Breaking news. Special counsel. Jack Smith's bold move could overturn Judge Cannon's controversial rulings, reshaping the future of Trump's legal battles. Special counsel Jack Smith has taken a significant step by appealing Judge Aileen Cannon's controversial ruling that dismissed the case against former President Donald Trump regarding classified documents. This appeal focuses on Cannon's assertion that Smith was unconstitutionally appointed, a claim that has raised eyebrows among legal experts and practitioners. Smith contends that Cannon's interpretation of the law is fundamentally flawed and does not align with established judicial precedents. The appeal aims to highlight the importance of maintaining the integrity of the special counsel's role, which has been upheld by various courts over the past century. Smith's legal team emphasizes that the authority to appoint a special counsel rests with the Attorney General, a power that has been exercised in numerous high-profile cases throughout U.S. history. The outcome of this appeal could have far-reaching implications, not only for Trump but also for future administrations. If Cannon's ruling is upheld, it could set a dangerous precedent that undermines the independence of special prosecutors and allows political influence to dictate legal outcomes. As Trump continues to dismiss serious allegations against him as politically motivated, this appeal underscores the ongoing struggle for justice in a politically charged environment. Judge Aileen Cannon, appointed by Trump, has faced intense scrutiny for her rulings that many perceive as favoring him in critical legal proceedings. One of her most controversial decisions was to dismiss the case against Trump regarding classified documents, claiming that Attorney General Merrick Garland overstepped his authority in appointing Jack Smith as special counsel. This assertion has been met with widespread criticism, as it contradicts decades of established judicial practice regarding special counsel appointments. Legal experts argue that Cannon's interpretation of constitutional law not only lacks merit, but also undermines the integrity of the judicial system. Cannon's rulings have sparked debates about judicial impartiality and the potential for political bias within the judiciary. Many observers argue that her decisions reflect a troubling trend where political affiliations can influence judicial outcomes, raising concerns about fairness in high-stakes cases involving powerful figures. As President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris advocate for upholding democratic norms, Cannon's rulings serve as a stark reminder of the challenges faced in ensuring justice is administered without bias or favoritism. The implications of her decisions extend beyond Trump, affecting public trust in the judiciary and its ability to uphold the rule of law. The legal framework governing special counsel appointments is deeply rooted in historical precedents that affirm the authority of the Attorney General to appoint independent prosecutors when necessary. Jack Smith's appeal against Judge Cannon seeks to reinforce these established precedents, which have been upheld by various courts throughout American history. Notably, during the Watergate scandal, the Supreme Court affirmed the legitimacy of special counsel appointments, establishing a foundation for their role in investigating high-profile cases without political interference. Trump's legal team argues against this established framework by claiming that Smith's appointment lacks constitutional validity. However, this argument overlooks significant legislative history supporting such appointments dating back to the early 19th century. Upholding these legal precedents is crucial for maintaining accountability, particularly when powerful figures are involved in potential misconduct. The ability to appoint special counsels is essential for ensuring that investigations can proceed without undue influence from political actors. As Biden and Harris emphasize integrity and governance, reinforcing these legal principles becomes vital for ensuring that no one is above the law and that justice can be served fairly and impartially. Hold on. Like and subscribe to our channel for latest headlines. Let's continue. Donald Trump's ongoing legal challenges are poised to significantly impact his 2024 presidential campaign as he navigates multiple indictments and investigations. These legal issues create a complex landscape for Trump, who must balance addressing serious allegations while simultaneously attempting to rally his base and regain momentum as a candidate. His strategy often involves framing these legal battles as politically motivated attacks against him, which resonates with his supporters but raises broader concerns and adherence to democratic principles. As Trump grapples with these challenges, President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris continue to advocate for a democratic process free from corruption and manipulation. The contrast between Trump's ongoing legal troubles and Biden's focus on governance may influence voter sentiment leading into the election cycle. Voters may increasingly view Trump's actions as indicative of a disregard for legal norms and ethical standards, potentially swaying undecided voters towards candidates who prioritize transparency and leadership. Ultimately, Trump's ability to navigate these legal challenges will play a crucial role in shaping his campaign narrative and determining his viability as a candidate in 2024. Attorney General Merrick Garland plays a pivotal role in defending the legitimacy of Jack Smith's appointment as special counsel amid ongoing controversies surrounding Judge Cannon's rulings. Garland has publicly asserted that Smith's appointment follows established legal protocols essential for upholding justice in cases involving high-ranking officials like Trump. His defense emphasizes that every court, including the Supreme Court, has upheld similar appointments throughout past administrations, reinforcing their importance in maintaining accountability. Garland's commitment stands in stark contrast to Trump's narrative of victimization by a biased system seeking to undermine his political ambitions. By standing firm on the legality of Smith's appointment, Garland reinforces the principle that no individual is above the law, an essential tenet for maintaining public trust in governmental institutions. As Biden and Harris support efforts aimed at restoring faith in democracy through transparent governance, Garland's actions reflect a broader commitment to ensuring justice prevails over political influence. The ongoing dialogue surrounding these issues highlights not only the significance of Garland's role, but also sets crucial precedents for how future administrations will handle similar challenges involving powerful figures facing serious allegations. Public sentiment towards Donald Trump and Joe Biden is marked by a stark divide as the 2024 election approaches. Recent polling data reveals that many Americans harbor significant concerns about both candidates, highlighting a complex landscape of trust and dissatisfaction. For Trump, his ongoing legal troubles, ranging from indictments related to classified documents to investigations into election interference, have led a substantial portion of the electorate to view him with skepticism. An ABC News Ipsos poll indicated that a majority felt Trump's legal issues were justified, yet many also perceived these charges as politically motivated attacks designed to undermine his candidacy. This duality reflects a broader skepticism regarding the integrity of political processes and the motivations behind legal actions. In contrast, Biden's approval ratings have remained low, often hovering in the mid-30s, signaling widespread dissatisfaction with his administration's handling of pressing issues such as inflation and economic recovery. Many voters express a desire for alternatives to both candidates, citing concerns over their age and perceived trustworthiness. As Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris advocate for restoring stability and democratic values, they face an uphill battle against public disillusionment. The sentiment surrounding both candidates illustrates a critical juncture in American politics, where voters increasingly seek leadership that prioritizes transparency and ethical governance over partisan loyalty. The potential outcomes of Jack Smith's appeal against Judge Aileen Cannon could significantly reshape not only Donald Trump's legal trajectory, but also the broader political landscape as the 2024 election draws near. If the 11th Circuit Court rules in favor of Smith, it would reinstate serious charges against Trump regarding the mishandling of classified documents. Such a ruling would send a powerful message about accountability and reinforce the principle that no individual is above the law, potentially energizing voters who are concerned about Trump's perceived disregard for legal norms during his presidency. Conversely, if Cannon's ruling is upheld, it could establish a dangerous precedent that undermines the authority of special counsels and emboldens future administrations to challenge legal appointments based on political affiliations. This scenario might further polarize public opinion, as Trump's supporters could interpret it as validation of their belief in a politically motivated judicial system. As Biden and Harris continue to emphasize the importance of upholding democratic principles and ensuring justice for all citizens, the outcome of this appeal will likely play a crucial role in shaping voter perceptions and influencing campaign strategies leading up to the election. The stakes are high for both sides as they navigate this complex legal landscape. The involvement of Markenzie LaPointe, U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of Florida, is particularly significant in Jack Smith's ongoing appeal against Judge Cannon's ruling. As a Haitian American appointed to this role, Lapointe brings a unique perspective to an office that has historically faced scrutiny regarding its handling of high-profile cases involving powerful figures like Donald Trump. His leadership is crucial as he steps into Smith's shoes to continue pursuing justice in this politically charged environment. Lapointe's commitment to upholding the rule of law stands in stark contrast to Trump's attempts to portray himself as a victim of political persecution. Lapointe's role underscores the importance of having diverse voices within federal law enforcement, particularly when navigating cases involving allegations against former presidents. His actions will not only impact Trump's legal battles, but could also influence public perception regarding justice and fairness in America's judicial system. As Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris advocate for inclusivity within government institutions, Lapointe's involvement symbolizes a broader movement towards equitable representation in positions of power. His approach may help restore faith in the judicial process at a time when public trust is critical for maintaining democratic integrity. Media coverage plays an essential role in shaping public perceptions of Donald Trump and Joe Biden as they navigate their respective political landscapes leading up to the 2024 election. The portrayal of Trump's ongoing legal challenges often emphasizes his combative rhetoric and attempts to frame himself as a victim of political bias. This narrative resonates strongly with his base, but raises concerns among moderates and undecided voters about his fitness for office amid serious legal allegations. Coverage that highlights Trump's controversial actions during his presidency can reinforce calls among those who prioritize ethical governance. On the other hand, media narratives surrounding Biden tend to focus on his administration's struggles with inflation, economic recovery, and other pressing issues facing American families. This coverage often highlights voter dissatisfaction with his leadership while underscoring challenges that may hinder his re-election campaign. As media outlets report on these issues, they influence public sentiment by framing narratives around competence and trustworthiness. The way these stories are presented can sway voter opinions significantly. Negative portrayals of Trump's behavior may reinforce concerns about his leadership abilities while simultaneously affecting perceptions of Biden's effectiveness as president. Looking ahead, Donald Trump faces an array of potential legal battles beyond Jack Smith's appeal against Judge Aileen Cannon. These include ongoing investigations into election interference related to the 2020 presidential election and various civil lawsuits stemming from his business practices. Each case presents unique challenges that could further complicate Trump's campaign strategy as he seeks re-election in 2024. The implications of these legal issues extend beyond Trump himself. They raise questions about accountability at high levels of government and whether political figures can evade consequences for their actions. As Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris emphasize transparency and integrity within their administration, they position themselves as champions for justice, in contrast to Trump's tumultuous history. These future legal battles could significantly influence public sentiment as voters weigh their options heading into the election. If Trump is found guilty or faces substantial penalties from these cases, it may deter some undecided voters while galvanizing his base, who view these actions as politically motivated attacks against him. Ultimately, how these legal challenges unfold will play a critical role in shaping not only Trump's political future, but also the broader narrative surrounding governance in America, as citizens demand ethical leadership from their elected officials. Thank you for tuning in. Stay informed as we continue to follow Jack Smith's legal maneuvers and their impact on Trump's future. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below.